This video is to be used for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace individual research or licensed investment advice. Unique experiences and past performance does not guarantee future results. Trading stocks, options, and spot currencies involves substantial risk, and there's always the potential for loss. Your trading results may vary. No representations are being made that any software or training will guarantee profits or not result in losses from trading. This is the PremiereTrade Market Wrap. This is the Market Wrap on a Friday. Jack Lott on the James Dix Financial Network. The economy added 94,000 non-farm payrolls jobs last month. That's down from 170,000 added in October. As a result of strong employment growth and household survey, the unemployment rate held steady at 4.7%. Oil prices increased as the U.S. government lobbied international powers not to back down on OPEC's second largest producer, Iran, over its nuclear program. December's Consumer Sentiment Index from the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Report hit 74.5 in December. That's down from the prior month's reading of 76.1. Economists were looking for 75, second lowest level since 1992. Macrovision said it will buy television listing provider Gemstar TV Guide for $2.8 billion in cash and stock. And JetBlue Airways Corp, something interesting they're starting, going to be offering limited email and instant messaging services for free on one of its planes next week as airlines renew efforts to offer in-flight internet access. In Forex news today, the yen headed for a weekly fall against 14 of the 16 most actively traded currencies after a rally in global stocks prompted investors to buy higher yielding assets with funds borrowed in Japan. The yen fell against the dollar in equity markets in Asia, and Europe rose today after the announcement by President Bush to freeze interest rates on some subprime mortgages, easing concern that defaults will hurt the world's largest economy in the U.S. Canada's dollar, meantime, rose for a second day after a government report showed employers added more jobs last month than economists forecast. The currency rose 0.6% against the U.S. dollar. And New Zealand's dollar, headed for its third straight weekly gain on prospect interest rates, will stay high as the nation's central bank battles inflation. Reserve Bank Governor of New Zealand, Alan Bullard, left the official cash rate at a record 8.25% yesterday, saying annual inflation may exceed the bank's 1% to 3% band until March of 2009. Economic reports scheduled next week include the wholesale inventories, the trade balance, import price index, federal budget, producer price index, retail sales. Going to be a busy week. Also, that FOMC meeting will be starting on Tuesday, I believe. In earnings news, Kellwood Company reporting a loss of $1.1 million or 4 cents a share versus a profit of $8.1 million or 31 cents a share last year. And Palm said it will post a net loss of 8 to 10 cents a share, excluding charges, while analysts expected earnings of 4 cents. Scheduled earnings out next week. Third quarter earnings season is coming to an end, and next week's schedule is a little bit short. Some of the marquee names include H&R Block, Vail Resorts, John Wiley & Sons, Cooper Companies, Kruger, the CKE Restaurants, Sienna, Costco, and Lehman Brothers. Some stocks in the news today. Fannie Mae saying it priced a sale of $7 billion in new preferred shares as the mortgage giant bolsters its capital after suffering subprime losses. Halliburton said Chief Operating Officer Andrew Lane is retiring and will eliminate that position. Yum Brands said it expects earnings growth of at least 10% for next year. And Smith & Wesson posting a second quarter profit of $2.94 million or 7 cents a share. That's the same as it was last year, 7 cents a share a year ago. And that is the Market Wrap on a Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. I'm Jack Lott, and this is the James Dix Financial Network.